A grand jury in Florida must decide if Jennifer Mee faces first-degree murder charges. Mee is a young woman whose strange medical condition first thrust her into the media spotlight 4 years ago. She was 15 there and suffered from chronic hiccuping, an odd case, but not as odd as a turn that has led to her being an accused murderer. Matt Gutman has the latest from St. Petersburg, Florida. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Robin. We knew her as Hiccup Girl, and she suffered from these hiccups uncontrollably. But we're learning more and more about Jennifer Mee and her use of a social networking site to trap a man and enticing him into a trap. At the end, she netted only $50.
As a 15-year-old, Jennifer Mee's months-long bout of hiccups earned her a moment in the spotlight.
Can you afford a lawyer to help you?
This morning, those hiccups are gone, but the 19-year-old has gone from being a curiosity to an alleged murderer. The doe-eyed Mee, who had won so much sympathy, was charged with first-degree murder and not granted bail, leaving her mother in disbelief.
You obviously do not think she's capable of such a horrific thing.
Of course not.
I wouldn't hurt anybody.
Police differ. They accuse her of luring 22-year-old Shannon Griffin into a robbery gone bad and ultimately his murder.
The altercation occurred between the three subjects as she was walking away, and she was in the vicinity when the gunshots were fired.
The two accused triggermen, Lamont Newton and Laren Rayford, were also charged with first-degree murder. But this is not the young woman her grieving mother, Rachel Robidoux, says she knows.
She's very naive. She didn't realize what she was doing.
Robidoux told the MJ Morning Show yesterday flickers of a decline began a couple of years ago.
Her case of the hiccups wasn't a case of the hiccups, it was a curse of the hiccups. All of a sudden, people knew her name, and she would talk to them on different chat sites.
Those chats turned into Facebook and MySpace postings like these. Mee wrote, "I'm a female version of a hustler," and on the day of her arrest, she wrote how intoxicated she was. Far from the bubbly, if hiccuping, teenager we saw on TV.
Somebody told me to smoke marijuana, take a hit of marijuana, that would help. Yeah.
But you're not going to go that route.
Oh, definitely not.
Now, Jennifer is in the medical ward of the local jail here. She'd apparently been on medication for Tourette's, which was somehow related to her hiccups. Now, her lawyer is trying to bump down and reduce those charges, or at the very least, to try to get her charged as a youthful offender. Robin?